This is the Megavalanche. It's been described as the craziest race in the world, pitting man against nature in the harsh, unforgiving conditions of the French Alps.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the third episode of Mountain Biking Misfit to Megavalanche race. It is 4 months to go, and the most pressing thing I have to bring you in this episode is how we're going to pronounce Megavalanche. Because every time I call it Megavalanche, I get a torrent of abuse. And you know what? It's well placed, because there's not a double A, it's not Megavalanche, it's Megavalanche. And there are two ways of saying this. You can either say Megavalanche and sound like a complete lunatic and hugely pretentious, or you can say Meg, like the girl's name, and then Avalanche. Megavalanche. So if you catch me saying Megavalanche in this episode, I will give a free gift. You just put in the comments what time I said it wrong, and I will send you some prize. So I am entering the Megavalanche, and if truth be told, I'm getting a bit nervous. And I'm getting a bit nervous because I've made this stupid decision to watch a few more videos about it. And this was a video I watched recently. This is Ben Deacon, who is a terrific pro rider. This is how he got on. And, you know, obviously copyright is his. This is another crash. And, oh my God, the speed he hammers. Watch it, watch this, watch this. It started out as a bit of a joke, but I'm now thinking, this guy is hugely talented. If he crashes 3 times and goes flying over this wall and thinks in a commentary, I can't even put the commentary on here because he's going so over the top, what chance have I got? And it's beginning to freak me out a bit. But the reason I'm upbeat is because, as promised in the last episode, I'm fed up of this British weather. It is just the beginning of March, and I have booked tomorrow. I'm going off on holes to a training camp. So I'm going to take the camera and hopefully get a few bits of video about my Spanish adventure with a holiday company called Boom Adventures, run by Ben and Suzy Moore. So, hey, roll VT. My bag packed. I've got my bike packed. I'm saying goodbye to Gwen for a week. So let's go and have a mountain bike adventure in Spain. Boom. Okay, so here I am at Alicante Airport, and I tell you what, oh, I've been so lucky. Literally, as I got to the first belt, I picked up my suitcase. I've just got to the bike belt, and my bike came straight out. So, assuming all is well and safe in here, it's a great start to the trip. So this is it. We have been met by Suzy. Look at this. Okay everybody, so we are day one. I arrived about just before lunch. I got settled in, I put my bike together. All that process was terrifically easy. Suzy picked me up from the airport and introduced me to this guy, to Emil. At first he seems like a nice guy, but I'm now beginning to loathe him with literally every pedal stroke, because look at that. We started, I can't even point far enough to how far we've started, and we've done a big climb into this beautiful region of Spain. So we've got a bit more climbing to do.
A little bit.
And this is for Emil to evaluate how bad I am. So you see him laughing now. That's going to be a much bigger smile after this. Wish me luck.
haven't had much to eat. Unpacked the bike. It was only a 2.5 hour flight, but cool. That view is stunning. But we've climbed all the way from the bottom, so all the way from those lakes, and this is tough. This is a big, this is training afternoon 1, and this is the biggest climb I've done all year. Whew.
First flowy, bit rocky, flowy again, rocky again. It's going to be fun. Let's go.
Ah, Boom Adventures. Lovely trails in sunny Spain. What's not to love?
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come in. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. We are close, can you feel it? Something is
Oh man, this is it. This is following Ben Moore. Pro racer, look at him go. Oh, what a treat. Oh my god, that bike is dancing. There isn't a line. He's making up his own line. Oh man, brilliant. Mate, that was fantastic.
I don't wanna waste my time. So
Right,
baby, we should
newly
start living
renamed
now.
Suzy the fat bike. Trying to keep pace with Emil. Bloody hell, it's fast. This is lunch day 2, and what are we going to ride? Emil, what is the plan for this afternoon? What are we riding?
Climbing, just climbing.
I've gone right off him, I really have. Psychological.
Nice and breathe, don't forget to breathe. Nice and steady.
I'm either brave or I'm not. That made it look easy. I'm not sure I got the bottle for this.
gonna be there where you're standing now. If you're having doubts on that point,
Yep.
I will catch you.
Emil is telling me how to do this, but be brave. Be brave. Be brave. Be brave. This is just a mental thing. Just be brave and just do it. Be brave and do it. Be brave and do it. Be brave and do it.
No brakes. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Good showing, mate. Really, really good.
Sunset slow, hey, you know you should stay for the night. What you think? One more drink while we sit by the bonfire. 'Cause this might be love. It's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, 'cause you know I don't wanna play pretend. Stay with me, take a chance, baby, roll the dice. Gotta give me some love, 'cause when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to
Cannot believe I'm following these two down this rocky trail in Spain. Pro rider. My God, it's so kind of him to come out and all good, have a ride and actually join me. I don't have any of those skills.
I need you, what to do, I can't help that I want you. We got the moonlight shining bright as we drive down the avenue. 'Cause this might be love, it's a feeling that I can't get rid of. So just take my hand, I wanna be with you till the end.
I'm all good.
Take a chance, baby, roll the
I'll get used to it now.
dice. Love is when I'm with you, I'm in paradise. You know how to make me feel alive. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. You gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah. Gotta give me some love, nah, nah, nah.
And then the unthinkable happened. Ben decided to have a bit of a lie down.
If this is part of some elaborate plan to make me feel better about falling off, you're doing a very kind job.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Hey everybody, so I thought I'd take this opportunity. My trip is about training for the Megavalanche, and my coach here is Emil, and we've been riding for a couple of days. Secretly, I think he's probably a bit impressed by how skillful I am. He speaks a little bit of English, so I'm going to ask him, Emil, Suzy's going to translate the Spanish. How do you think will I be okay in the Megavalanche?
Pienso que no, porque tu técnica no está muy bien. Está muy flojo, Tú necesito más entrenamiento.
So what did he say?
He said you're going to be okay.
Brilliant. Well, that's good news then. So all is right on course for the Megavalanche.
So now we're entering a more faster section. We're going down. The rocks are not that sharp, but when we go a little bit up, we have to roll up. We maintain speed.
Okay.
Up, but there's a bit of a wall. So lift your front wheel a little bit.
Yep.
So it won't get banged. Boom.
Lift my front wheel so it doesn't get boomed. Woohoo!
Next section is where Ben had his big crash.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but we're taking it slow. Yeah? Big sharp rocks just want to kill you. So
Big sharp rocks want to kill me. I don't believe you. Holy crap, holy crap.
good going, mate.
Okay, so this is a bit of a bike check and review. I've had a week in Spain. The terrain here is absolutely unforgiving. It is just, you get a slight flowy section and then a massive rock garden to try and bounce down off. And what was I worried about? Actually, I wasn't worried, but what I was fascinated by was how my Wren inverted forks would cope. And the simple answer is they've coped brilliantly. One of the key features of an inverted fork is the smallest stanchion is at the bottom. So what that means is when you're going over lots of rocky terrain, that is moving very quickly. It's soaking up all those small hits. It takes the big hits, and I've had a few of those this week, but that small bump sensitivity is absolutely fantastic. And the other thing I have to point out, one of my biggest fears for doing this challenge, long descents or rocky descents, is I have very weak hands with a bit of arthritis. And almost any long descent I do, Bike Park Wales, you know, which isn't long in European terms, my hands are just cramp up so quickly. And I didn't know whether it was a gimmick, and I bought these Spank Spike bars, and they have the Vibrocore, so they have this material inside the bar. I didn't know if it was a bit of a gimmick. I suspected it might be. I am just blown away. I'm just blown away by, we've been riding 3 days now, all day, and constant pressure, rocky terrain. It was only yesterday I thought to myself, I haven't even once thought, oh, my hands are tired or stiff or sore, which is just a revelation, and I am just over the moon that that's solved that problem. So the bike, Smurfette, now renamed Suzy. Suzy has performed brilliantly. The forks are fantastic, they're soaking up the bumps. Emil, the guide and coach, still thinks I'm a lunatic for doing the Megavalanche on this bike, but I don't care. It's for charity and it's a bit of an adventure. So far, so good.
So today's adventure begins bizarrely. We've just come out of the main town, down an incredibly rutted track, nothing that we couldn't handle. And there is this amazing bike park.
Light me up,
Get some motivation,
Don't you
I'll be
stop.
lying here.
'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how. Get on down. Close my eyes. Take me for a ride. Got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up. Let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your thing.
Ben, can you tell your darling wife to stop climbing hills better than me as well?
Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Light me up. Can't get enough. Take your time. Just do it right. We will rise to the skies. 'Cause we ain't done till we hit the sun.
What a great trip! Just a fantastic trip. Nice weather, great riding, etc. I did come back. Okay, full disclosure. I came back from the trip a couple of days ago, and once the excitement or enjoyment of the holiday sort of has worn off, it has made me really a bit nervous, because the guys out there were great. I said to Emil, what a fantastic guy. I said to Emil, you know, I'm training for this Megavalanche, and he took me to some trails, and there were some bits I just physically couldn't do. I don't think I had the skill. Being brutally honest, there were some steep descents over the rocks, and I looked at them and I thought, I can't do that. I don't have the skill or the courage to do that. And he coaxed me down a few of them, and was really sort of thoughtful about how he explained stuff. He was incredibly patient with me, etc. But I have been left with a real sense of I might not be able to do this. I might not be physically capable of doing it. I'm going to talk to you about the bike. Getting the bike set up so it gives you the best chance of managing with the structure of the bike, the shock, the forks, the tyres I'm using, all that sort of thing, tyre pressure. But at the moment I've hit a bit of a lull because I'm not sure whether I'm good enough to do it. And it sounds silly, oh, you'll be fine, and people are very supportive, but I've got to get out of this funk somehow because I'm really doubting whether I can do it. And no amount of people saying, I'm sure you'll be fine, is really sort of making me feel any better at the moment. So I need to get over that. On the upside, now what I am going to do to make myself feel better is, I think in the last couple of episodes I've talked about this 661, and I wore this all the time in Spain. It's so comfy. It's got this padding here, this flexible D30 padding that is super soft, but on impact it gets really hard. There's padding in the shoulder, there's padding in the sleeves, and I've been so impressed with this stuff. I'm about to become a poster boy for 661. I decided to get their shorts as well, so I might actually put the whole lot on for you. Easy, ladies. So you know I'm a fan of this 661 top. Been riding all day in it, and it's very comfortable. It's got this padding here and on the shoulder and a big plate on the back. So I've bought these shorts, and these shorts have some rough or loose padding here, and then this extra padding on your hips here, which again is this D30. And this D30 is this wonderful material that's very flexible until it takes an impact, and then it hardens up and protects you, which is very cool. And what's great is there's a little buckle that comes off the jacket that connects to the shorts. so they don't fall down, so there's no separation, keeps it all together. So I then bought these wonderful knee pads, and again they contain this D3O, this wonderful material that's flexible but then hardens up on impact. And what's really cool is the shorts have a little buckle that connects to the knee pads, so the knee pads don't fall down, even though there's a fastening strap. So this is effectively what I'm going to be wearing for the Megavalanche. This 661 protection on the jacket, the shorts, and the knee pads. And I think it's very comfortable, and I think it gives me a great level of protection. Tell you what, I think that went quite well. Wren, you want to be in the next one? Okay, so if you've been reading the blurb about why I'm doing this, it's to support a community called TotalMTB, which is really just a community of riders. It's there, created by Ryan Oldfield, and it's there to just encourage people to get out and ride. It doesn't matter how fast you go, how far you go, it's irrelevant. Just get out and ride. So if you'd like to donate, which really effectively forces me to really do this challenge, which, as I said earlier, I'm really having second thoughts about, having doubts about. The link is in the description below, so why not donate a few quid if you can. I'd be very grateful. And other ways to show your support is if you go to TotalMTB, you can buy one of their jerseys, the 2020 jerseys. In addition to the profit going to a charity, for every jersey that's sold, they plant 25 trees. So it's part of supporting the environment and then going out and enjoying it on your bike. So please, if you get the chance, click on that description below in the GoFundMe page, or maybe just go and buy a jersey, and it's your way of becoming part of the TotalMTB family. I'd be very grateful. So I've got to work much harder. I think April's going to be a month where I'm kind of a bit freaked out by the drops, so I'm going to work on my rock drops. I'm going to go back to Bike Park Wales. There's a couple of big-ish drops at the Forest of Dean, which I'm just going to have to work on. I'm just going to have to session them and have that skill there. So 3 months to go, less than 3 months to go now. Yeah, you need to focus. But there is one humorous bit on the end of this, because you may have seen, hopefully you've seen, I raced a young rider called Daisy Adams, who goes by Pint Size Cyclist. Daisy is 4 years old. She's absolutely astonishing, her bike skills. She's riding red trails, etc. Age 3. She can ride on those rollers, if you've got those that you balance on. I can't do that. And we had a fun race in the Forest of Dean, and I thought it was all good-natured, and then Daisy released a video dissing me, and I'm afraid I can't let that lie. I can't let that lie. She said some pretty aggressive things.
Okay. We're going to have another race, Richard. I'm going to beat you again. You're never ever going to beat me. I've got faster, and you'll never ever beat me again.
So I challenged her on the 25th of April. We're going back to Bike Park Wales, and we're going to race on Bike Park Wales. And this time, young lady, I'm not going to let you win. The loser eats a dog biscuit and has to wear a t-shirt saying the other person is the bestest rider in the whole world. And I'm going to win, whatever you say. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Please click the link description below if you can afford to give £5, £10, whatever you can, and go and check out TotalMTB. And I think that's it, and I will see you in April, with another update. Thanks so much for watching.